Hello there, my friends. Jonathan Doyle with you once again. Thank you for stopping by for the Catholic Teacher Daily Message. Please make sure you have subscribed. Been in the studio for a while. Please make sure you have subscribed. Hit the notification bell and grab yourself this link. There's a link here to get yourself 10 free weeks access to the Going Deeper Catholic Formation Program. 10 weeks. How good is that? Today, we're going to talk about a quote from one of the Church's great martyrs, St. Peter Chanel. Let's do it. In so difficult a mission, it is necessary for us to become saints. Regular listeners will know that I have one drum. I bang this drum. I've been banging this drum all over the world for a very long time. It's a tough drum to bang because it's hard to live it myself, and hard for all of us to live it. It's the drum of sanctity. It's the drum that we are called to become saints. That the purpose of our baptism and our vocational lives is to become holy and get home to the Father's house and take as many people with us as we can. What St. Peter Chanel is telling us today is that the mission, now his mission led to enormous missionary journeys that eventually led to his martyrdom. He would have dealt with exhaustion, hunger, cold, fear, imminent death. And so he's telling us, right, it's so simple that the mission is so impossible, so vast, that the only way to do it is to become a saint. Such a simple message. Such a simple message. It's like, this is not a cakewalk, friends. This is not... The ministry that you are in is like a spiritual version of the Normandy landings, and I don't minimize the real sacrifice of the men and women who gave their lives at Normandy. But it's a spiritual equivalent. Why? Because the world is under the reign of the kingdom of darkness. Satan wants to make sure that every single student never gets home to the Father's house. He has placed you in that school to do something about it. Not to do everything about it, because they have parents and a community and a parish and all sorts of hopeful other influences. But do you understand that your mission is to form the human person, to provide integral education, to make saints, to help get these kids home to the Father's house? Because always remember, if one of them doesn't make it to heaven, heaven's not quite the same. We need to get everyone home. So Chanel is reminding you and me today that the mission is so vast and real, it's spiritual hand-to-hand combat, that the only way we do it is to realize our need for sanctity, for Christ to make us saints. How do we do it? We do it through the helps of the faith, through the sacramental life, through prayer, through desire. It was my favorite quote for many years. It's not Bonaventure. I have to look it up. Oh, no, I think it was Aquinas. Yeah, it was Aquinas. Aquinas was asked, how do you become a saint? And he said, it's really simple. He said, you only need one thing. He said, will it. Just desire it. Because God knows that we're weak. He knows that we can't do it on our own strength. So you just have to want it. You just go, Lord, I want to become a saint. I want you to make me a saint. It might take every breath that I have left on this planet, and I may never quite get there, but today, Jesus, I want to bring you the desire. Because I think Chanel's right. The job's too big. The job's too big. And we need to become saints. So I want you to take that with you today and think about it, because what a job. What a vast, incredible, amazing thing it is that you do. What this vocation of Catholic education. And it's so beyond us that the only way we're going to get close to doing it is through becoming saints. And we do that by wanting it and by letting Christ form himself in us through the Holy Spirit, the graces of baptism and the grace of the sacraments. God bless you. Please make sure you have subscribed. Grab yourself the free access to the Going Deeper Catholic Teacher Formation Program. My name is Jonathan Doyle, and I'm going to have another message for you tomorrow.